Hey guys, how are you all doing? So, following a TikTok I put out yesterday, I've had a lot of interest in Flair networks, and so I thought what better time than to make a video now about Flair networks, explaining what I know, some things that will hopefully help you out, how you can get your Spark tokens. Let's just have a little run through together. I'll share some knowledge with you guys. Remember, I'm not the all-seeing, all-hearing eye in crypto, but I will explain what I know and why I'm so excited about this project. None of this is paid. I'm not sponsored by them. I literally think that this is a great project, and I'll show you why. Basically, Flair Networks is trying to be everything you could possibly want out of a cryptocurrency should their goals succeed. They have some great developers, a great team behind them. They're working closely with the XRP ledger. They've had donations from Ripple as well as a lot of other crypto companies. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled if you're an XRP or XRP lover, and let's just get straight into it. So what we're going to do first is just look at the Flair Finance introductory explainer video. So what Flair Networks is, it's like a group of different DeFi projects that are all working together, basically going to be putting everything they do onto or being able to utilize XRP's ledger, as far as I understand it. So by that what I mean is, imagine what all of the cryptos can do in terms of DeFi, smart contracts, anything like that, but with the same speed and transaction price as what XRP moves at the minute. So that's why I'm so excited about it as a crypto project. I really think it could be a massive disruptor in the space. We are going to talk about how you can get your Spark tokens if you were holding XRP back in November, and also what other ways we can get some Spark tokens and what Spark tokens do. I'll try and touch on all of this, but without further ado, let's just get into the first video I wanted to watch today. So it's a 3-minute introductory video on Flair Finance.
Flair Finance. Flair Finance is the first decentralized finance platform for
So guys, I know the audio sounds a bit weird. It's actually the audio from the trailer. It's not your phone playing up. They just like some robot voice, but just try and make out what they're saying. Yeah, it's not me doing that. It's actually the intro trailer that they're a bit edgy. But yeah, sorry. I'll let you continue.
Flair holders. Flair Finance increases the utility of Spark and trustless XRP, combining very fast settlement, smart contracts, and consensus.
They're just saying what I just said there.
Flair Finance will deliver a handful of non-custodial, decentralized financial infrastructures, including swaps, stable currencies, yield farming, asset-backed loans, insurance, and yield mining for the first time to both XRP and Spark holders.
So if you're not already excited, then you probably haven't understood what's going on so far because of the robot voice, but rewatch it and reread what's
Users
going
of the Flair network can act as their own lead-generating bank and exchange without giving up custody or control of their assets to a.
See, that's very important. So what it's saying here is that you can get your own yield generating bank and exchange without giving up custody of your assets. So what it's saying is you can actually hold your assets in a hard wallet, like a ledger, and still manage to generate some kind of passive income.
Centralized hub. What products do we offer? FlairX enables users of the Flair network to swap currencies and earn passive income by providing liquidity to pools, which provide traders with decentralized on-demand liquidity. Flair Farm. Flair Farm is a decentralized yield farming platform. Yield farming is a fair token distribution model in which users stake one token to mine a pool of assets, distributed via smart contract over a fixed period of time. Flair Red. It enables the user to have an immediately available stablecoin currency. It can be used like any other stablecoin. Flair Loans. Flair Loans is an asset-backed loans issuance platform which provides TODL by enabling holders to pool their assets to be loaned against the borrower's collateral. The ecosystem consists of creditors and debtors who make up the decentralized lending network. Flair Neutral. Flair module is a decentralized mutual fund that allows people to share risk together without the need of an insurance company. It covers new developing projects and allows them to insure the risk against events like smart contract failures, hacks, and bugs that may affect the new ecosystem, providing peace of mind to the users. Flair Mine is a decentralized mining platform that allows owners of Bitcoin or Ethereum mining rigs to mine Spark. Miners contribute their hash rate to a centralized mining pool that actively mines. The mining pool contributes these funds to an automated trading bot which swaps for Spark at the best rate possible. This action results in price support, upward price pressure, and the mineable Spark token for the Flair ecosystem. Users can interact with all the products in our ecosystem through the Flair wallets. They can earn passively by staking while providing liquidity.
So to give you a quick summary of what that actually was saying is that you can basically work together to create loans, de-risk yourself by going into liquidity pools and loans for people, provide insurance, that sort of thing, and you get like an actively rewarded for whatever you do with your currency. As well as that, there is risk-free money to be made with the Spark token, which is what we're going to talk about a bit in a minute. We'll talk about this when I get a bit further into the video. I'll show you how that works. We'll have one more little video about what Flair Networks actually is. So that was Flair Finance, that's the finance side of it. As I said, Flair Networks, if you imagine like a big building with loads of different companies inside, and Flair Networks is the building, and each floor does something different. So like one floor could be finance, one could be DeFi, exchanges, one could be like signal providing. It's hard to explain, sorry, I'm trying to get it all out in one video, but yeah, we'll get straight into this next video.
What problems does Flair Network aim to solve? The Flair Network aims to solve two main issues: expanding the capability of digital assets to allow trustless use of smart contracts. Did you know that 75% of the value that exists on public blockchain projects are currently unable to utilize smart contracts? Flair will change this by allowing assets such as XRP to be used within the Flair network and benefit from smart contract functionality. This brings a whole new use case for the token, such as decentralized finance, commonly known as DeFi. The second issue that Flair Network aims to resolve is the inevitable scaling issues with current smart contract blockchain networks. The majority of new networks use proof of stake or its variants. These protocols derive network safety from their native token. For example, once Ethereum switches to proof of stake in Ethereum 2.0, the security of the network will be entirely dependent on the validators who stake the token. This means that, by extension, the security will be dependent on the token and the amount of it that is staked. Flair's consensus protocol doesn't require this and provides alternative uses for the native token, Spark. What is the Spark token? Spark is the native token on the Flair network.
So we'll get into a bit more of that another time, guys, but hopefully you've got a bit of an understanding as to what Flair Networks are trying to achieve in Flair Finance. I know it seems very confusing. It's definitely something you should look into more. So I've put some extra links into the description of this video. I won't put Flair Finance's introductory video in there because you can find that. We've got Flair Communities link in there and a few of the things that we're going to go over now. So what we're going to look at here is what I was talking about yesterday. When I was saying this is going to be a big crypto, this is why. It's actually 50 exchanges that it's listed on, not just 21 participating exchanges. So when I said it was listed, on the 12th of December, if you held your crypto in any of these exchanges or the ones that I posted yesterday, and when I say crypto, I mean XRP, you'll be rewarded 1-to-1 for every XRP you have with a Spark token. On the day of release, which is the end of June, plus or minus 2 weeks, you shall be rewarded between 10 and 15% of your entire holding, and then 3% per month until your whole holding is in your wallet. So, if you held on any of those exchanges at that time in November, no need to worry, it will do this automatically for you, even if you've moved stuff off the exchange, as long as you've got your account still. However, if you held in any of these 10 wallets over here, as you can see on the right hand side, then you still need to claim your Spark token. And this is what I was saying yesterday in my video. You have up until the 10th of June to do this. How do we do this, you might ask? So, I actually had this. Someone sent me a message the other day. LA Boy Dodgers on Instagram, thank you for this. This is an article about exactly how to claim your Spark token. If you had it on a ledger, it shows you how you claim it on the ledger. How to claim your Spark is right here, and it does step by step, showing you how to claim it. It's a pretty simple process. I've done it myself. So what I'm going to do is put this link here into the description of the video, so you can just follow that yourself. I can do a walkthrough if that's something you guys need me to do, but it's pretty easy if you just follow these steps. There's only 4 or 5 steps, or 3 steps altogether, and that's it. Bada bing, bada boom. You've claimed your Spark token. But remember, it won't be out until the end of June, plus or minus 2 weeks. They're still undecided as to when they are going to be out. But you have until the 11th of June to make your claim. So make sure you do make that claim if you've been holding since November. So, how can you earn free passive income with the Spark token? So, Spark holders delegate their votes to FTSO UK. So that means what you'll do is when you've got your Spark in your wallet, just a similar way to how you actually claimed your Spark, you can tell people, like FTSO UK, oh, I've actually got however many Spark in my wallet, let's say 100, and you can delegate your 100 votes to them. You keep it in your wallet. They just say, okay, let's have a check on the network. They can see you have confirmed that. And then they send a signal to FTSO. The signal remains in a 50% truncation, and their reward fee ratio predefined at a delegation state. So what this means is, if they basically, the way it works is an oracle, the Flair time series oracle provides the price of what Flair tokens are worth, and that price is an average of what all the signal providers are providing. So if all the signal providers are providing the same sort of price, let's say they say it's $1.20 per Flair, and they all say, oh, in and around the 120, whoever's the closest, they get rewarded with Flair from each transaction that goes through into a pool, and that then gets split up between all of their people who are delegating their votes. So if they provide good signals for the time series oracle, you will get paid, and it's that easy. I know that sounds a bit complicated in one way, but it really isn't. And then you can redelegate and compound your rewards, so the more you have, the more you'll get. The first month is very important. 10% of Flair's circulating supply is going to come out in that first month, so you need to get yourself straight on there. Got a couple more things to show you before I wrap this video up. I'm conscious that I haven't been that informative. I'm trying to really tell you guys everything without sounding condescending or too introductory. I don't know which end of the stick I'm at here. You're going to have to let me know in the comments. Also, something else I've been going on about why I've been hodling Litecoin. So you can use Litecoin to get some Spark token. We haven't really had too much of an update on this yet, but the Flair Network team announced they will integrate Litecoin on their network, and they will do a Litecoin airdrop for all Litecoin holders. The last Flair airdrop for XRP had a huge impact on XRP price because everyone wanted free Flair tokens. This time, LTC fans hope that Litecoin price will surge. We'll update you when there's more. This came out in January, and we're still waiting for the next update from Flair. But they will actually be integrating Litecoin. It is an F asset. The Flair network allocated 5 billion tokens for the Spark airdrop, and these will come from Flair Foundation holders, and that will be just for Litecoin holders. It will be probably mined in some sort of way. No one's really sure yet, but it says here, the more Flair tokens that are allocated to the Litecoin amount of circulation, the ratio won't be 1-to-1, but more like something like 1 Litecoin to 75 Flair. This has to be confirmed with the Flair team. So, the Litecoin airdrop the snapshot distribution will take place in Q2 of 2020. The exact date is unknown. Cool. So, what else do we need to know? You can you buy Flair tokens at the minute? Yes, there are two exchanges selling FLR or Spark tokens. However, I would suggest waiting until Flair Networks actually is launched. The two different tokens I think are BitTrue and something else. I'm not 100% sure. I have not been buying any IOUs because that's exactly what they are. Because no tokens are out yet, you're actually trading an IOU version saying that someone who has the token will send it to you when they receive it. That's why I think it's a bit dodgy and a bit scary, because one site is 4 times cheaper than the other because you only get your IOU token at some point in the next 3 years, and the other site is straight on release date, and that's about 4 or 5 times more expensive. But have a look if you want to do some research into that. I wouldn't recommend doing that myself personally. Finally, Flair Finance does have a Discord. This is what it looks like. I am a member of this Discord, so you can get yourselves in there if that's something you wanted to do. You can find out more about their projects in here. They have some cool chats, so you can go in the chat and speak to people. The support team's really cool, really good. But yeah, I hope this has helped you out a bit, guys. I feel like it's not been that informative, but I'll do whatever I can to help you out. If you put any questions in the comments, I'd love to hear what you're saying, or get in my Telegram group chat, link in the bio of this video. Furthermore, if you did want a one-to-one and we had a proper discussion about this, you can have a look at my Patreon. Link to that's in my bio as well. You can book a one-to-one session with me. And that's it. Thank you very much for listening. If you did want a ledger, I do have a ledger link in my bio also. Yep. Thanks, guys, and I will speak to you in the next one.